largest state in the United States, Oregon exemplifies the beauty and wildness of America's Pacific Northwest. While there are many cultural venues in Oregon worth exploring, the state's diverse landscapes draw many travelers to this corner of the country. From rugged shorelines and thick verdant forests to towering volcanic mountains and steep river gorges, the best places to visit in Oregon are simply breathtaking. In this video, we explore the best places to visit in Oregon. We've collected a list of the top places to visit in Oregon attractions, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Cannon Beach. Named after a cannon that washed ashore after a shipwreck, Cannon Beach is one of the most popular seaside resorts stretching along Oregon's 300-mile (480 kilometers) coast. Located around 80 miles (130 kilometers) west of Portland, the once rustic artist community has grown into an upscale resort filled with restaurants, boutique shops, and art galleries. In-town attractions include the Cannon Beach History Center, which features an authentic reproduction of a Native American longhouse. Number 2, Crater Lake National Park. The most famous natural attraction in southern Oregon, Crater Lake, is what remains of a volcanic eruption that occurred on Mount Mazama 7,700 years ago. With a depth of nearly 2,000 feet, 600 meters, it's the deepest lake in the United States, and its tranquil sapphire blue waters are a sight to behold. The area is a hiker's paradise, with 90 miles (150 kilometers) of trails winding through the national park. The 33-mile, 53 kilometers long rim drive offers less adventurous visitors many scenic overlooks. Number 3, Portland. Oregon's largest city straddles the Willamette River, near where it meets the mighty Columbia. With Mount Hood in the distance and the Pacific Ocean just a short drive away, Portland is surrounded by natural beauty, and it's clear by the sheer number of parks, gardens, and green spaces in Portland how much the city's inhabitants value outdoor life. The city's ever-changing dining, music, and art scenes are worth experiencing, and visits to the city's quirky museums are fun too, but for many visitors. Number 4, Astoria. The historic city of Astoria lies just a few miles southwest of where explorers Lewis and Clark spent the winter of 1805 to 2006 before returning to the east. John Jacob Astor founded Astoria 5 years later, making it the first United States settlement on the west coast. Situated at the mouth of the Columbia River, the city's backdrop is the scenic Astoria-Magua Bridge, the country's longest continuous truss bridge. Attractions in Astoria include the wave-shaped Columbia River Maritime Museum, which features 30,000 artifacts of the Pacific Northwest's maritime history. Number 5, Cascade Lake's Scenic Byway. One of the best ways to experience Oregon's Cascade Mountains' beauty and splendor is touring the Cascade Lake's Scenic Byway. The 66-mile, 106 kilometers route winds along river valleys, up mountains, and past scenic lakes, offering visitors picturesque vistas and abundant recreational opportunities. The route begins in Bend, climbing into ponderosa pine forests towards Mount Bachelor. Views of lakes formed by ancient lava flows quickly come into view, each offering activities like swimming, fishing, or boating. Number 6, Mount Hood. The tallest peak in Oregon, Mount Hood, is much more than just a stunning backdrop for Portland, 60 miles (100 kilometers) away. It's a travel destination that attracts visitors all year long. 5 downhill ski areas and miles of cross-country trails keep the slopes of Mount Hood packed during the winter, and summer snowfall attracts visitors to Mount Hood for off-season skiing as well. For experienced mountaineers, climbing Mount Hood's summit is another popular activity. Number 7, Hells Canyon National Recreation Area. Located near the small town of Joseph in northeast Oregon, the Hells Canyon Recreational Area outranks the Grand Canyon regarding depth. Parts of the canyon surrounding the Snake River are as deep as 8,000 feet, 2,400 meters. With few paved roads leading into the area, most visitors opt to enter the canyon by jet boat, although some trails are accessible with four-wheel drive vehicles. Touring the canyon on a whitewater raft is a popular activity. Overnight horseback trips into the canyon are available as well. Number 8. Yachats. Pronounced Yachats, the small town of Yachats is situated at the foot of the 800-foot, 250-meter, high Cape Perpetua on the northern Oregon coast. The tiny village is a popular destination for travelers who want to enjoy the unspoiled beauty of Oregon's coastline, minus the crowds. Rocky tidal pools and small pocket beaches lie just outside the city's boundaries, and visitors can often spot gray whales swimming close to shore in the spring. Number 9. Wallowa Lake. In the northeastern corner of Oregon, Wallowa Lake is nestled within the soaring Wallowa Mountains, also known as the Little Switzerland of America. The Wallowas were once home to the Nez Perce Indians until gold rush prospectors drove them out, and the nearby town of Joseph is named after their famous chief. A swimming beach, a boat launch, and a broad array of cabins and campgrounds make the lake a favorite summer vacation spot for families. At last in the list, number 10, Columbia River Gorge. Just a few miles east of Portland lies the vast U-shaped corridor known as the Columbia River Gorge. Formed by cataclysmic Ice Age floods, the miles-wide valley stretches over 70 miles, 110 kilometers, along the Columbia River on Oregon's northern border. Built in the early 1900s, the historic Columbia River Highway takes visitors past several waterfalls tumbling down the valley's steep walls. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite places to visit in Oregon? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.